guys, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's just so hot outside. We are near the end of June, going into July, and you know how the weather gets out here in the DMV. Oh, feels so nice. But you didn't come here to watch me fan myself. No, you came here because I have another review for you, and this time it was paid, honey. Oh,
here comes the money.
Here we go.
Yes, it was. So, without further ado, let's get started. Let's just jump right into it, yeah? So, I got a wig. And as you can see, it's a headband wig, so she's a little different from the other wigs that I've done. And at first I wasn't gonna do this wig review video because I'm not fully in love with this wig like I was the other wig, and I think that should be okay. I should be honest with you guys just as much as I'm honest with myself. And honestly, I would rate this wig a 6 out of 10. Here's why. One, even though she doesn't shed a lot, she can get tangled a lot. Like there's like tiny little knots that happens. As you can see, she looks a little bit silky and slicked down only because well, maybe hold on, let me see. Can you see I see? See? I might have held her out of shot for you guys, but as you can see, she's just not my usual gig. Doesn't mean I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? I just am not a fan of her. Would I still wear her? Of course. But as I am prepping to put her on, I'm gonna show you guys the foundation of the wig and what I got. The company's called Go With It. Yeah, the company's called Go With It. I'll have them linked in the bio below. I mean, she was only like about 20 bucks, so wasn't really too mad about it, but I had to haggle the company a little bit because they try to do some sneaky stuff that I just did not appreciate. And if you're trying to become a paid creator, or you know, a brand approaches you, you definitely kind of want to be on your toes about what's the right word, about their wording. Let's go with that, their wording. So this is what I got in the mail. Yeah, I know, this is so different from the last video. I kind of would have preferred a box. The box just shows me that you taken the time and the care to actually show the customer that, you know, this wasn't just something you threw in all together. The wig came in here along with the hairnet, and there's one headband in here and one headband out here. And that was about it. I did not receive a little card or whatever for me to show you guys to follow them. So that was kind of strike one for me, along with the packaging. I did receive this hairnet. The hairnet's not too bad. And let's just kind of get into the wig so you know what I'm talking about, yeah? So, you know, the hair looks really nice, looks really silky, and it kind of matches what the color of my hair right now, which is dyed. I just, like I said, it just tangles kind of easily, which I'm not super duper a fan of. Because you can see it right now as I'm trying to finger comb it, it's just my fingers are getting caught. That, and two, the wig is kind of thin. The hair is kind of thin. Like if you look real closely, you can see the hair comes up. And if you look real closely, you can see the actual band. And I kind of don't like that. I kind of like having enough hair to cover my head. I got a big head, y'all. Like, I do. I'm not going front about it. And I know some of us got big heads out there too. So I just, and of course it comes with 1, 2, 3 combs in the front, 1 comb in the back. But here's where like strike 2, 3 come in. It's not adjustable. You see this? It's just kind of, when I put it on my head, it kind of feels a little small. You know, so I'm gonna try it on for you guys. Oh, yeah, okay. Just hold on a second, I'm coming. You see what I mean? Like the other wig, I have more ease to put it on. This one is like kind of just a little bit more of a struggle for me, that I just don't know if I want to deal with it all the time. I mean, it's an easy to do wig, you know. Maybe I'm just not adjusted to wearing headband wigs, but this just feels a little tight, because when I take it off at the end of the day, I don't want to have like an extreme headache from wearing it. Okay, so this is what the wig looks like when you put it on. You know, looks pretty good. Looks pretty close to my natural hair color, right? Not natural. Dyed hair color. And this is what I mean by the hair is thin, because look, I put this on, right? And I'd latch it in the back. It's not, the Velcro doesn't, the little Velcro part is just kind of small for me, but there's like this piece hanging out. Hold on, let me see if I can turn around and show you guys. Like, you see the back of it? You see this part? It's just flapping. And I kind of don't really like that, especially with how, oops, my bad, with how thin the hair actually is. I mean, it's a cute wig, but it just feels, you know, I mean, it is. It's also, it was very cheap to get, so I would assume it was very cheap to make, you know. And I can see why a lot of people just kind of invest and spend their money on wigs that are just made of higher quality and higher material. But I mean, for the most part, she kind of just gets the job done. And you know, I'm doing okay with it. I would just kind of do what I did and just spray it down. So I use this ORX olive oil. This is kind of like for when you spray your hair right before you like heat protect it and everything. And maybe I just need to wash the hair. I might end up trying to just wash it, see if that does anything. I mean, the hair is already pretty soft, but when I finger comb it, it's a lot better than when I regularly comb it. But as you can see, it just gets tangled a little bit too much for me, you know. So you're sitting here watching me ramble about this 6 out of 10 wig. Why haven't you subscribed yet? You need to. You've watched my other videos, so you might as well subscribe to this one. And if you're feeling froggy, you might as well leap. So you might as well follow my Instagram, and hopefully if I can get my anxiety to smack out of the way, I'll be on TikTok and have my own new page for Facebook. Yes, your girl is trying to go not just US, but international. Otherwise than that, not too bad. Sorry, I'm staring at myself in the mirror trying to work through it. Get this wig if you're like on your last bit of money. You know what I'm talking about? That last little bit of money right before you get paid, or that last little bit of money that, you know, at the beginning of the second week right before you get paid. Like, if you really, like, this is like an emergency wig. Emergency. Like, your last bit of money, you know, your hair looking a wild mess, like some birds didn't just landed up in there, and you look like that woman from the beauty shop. You know the one. And just honestly, just take your time combing through this wig, honestly. because it just helps it. Like, you see how it's kind of starting to behave a bit more, but that's only because I'm taking my time. But if you're in a hurry, you don't want to be doing all that, you know? And it kind of behaves a little bit after a while. I just don't like feeling unkept, even though I'm very much am, hence the wig. But you gotta kind of finesse it, finagle it, and it's almost like you gotta tuck in this little flappy piece in the back, which is currently what I'm trying to do right now. Just tuck it somehow and I can't, so that's also frustrating. There, I tucked it. But you don't want to be dealing with all that. You're late for work. You only got like maybe 5-10 minutes before you have to make that drive, and you just don't want to be dealing with minor things. If it feels like I'm nitpicking, I'm really not. I've worn this wig at least about 2 to 3 times. The pictures look great, but these are things that will, if you're like me, will bother you, because you're gonna just be thinking about it while you wear it, and that's not something you want to think about, compared to my last wig where all I have to do is just put it on and go. That's what a headband wig is supposed to do. You're just literally putting it on and going. So I'm going to do my makeup. Okay, well, this is the final look. Again, here are my final thoughts. Like I said, it's a 6 out of 10 for me. I think the 3 combs in the front are just not working. I would have preferred 2 combs up here and I guess maybe 1 comb in the back. This wig doesn't have enough hair on it for me personally, just because of the fact that if I part it a certain way, it will definitely show. The flap doesn't have enough Velcro on it to make sure it's fully secure, in my opinion, and just doesn't have this extra feedback in the back. I say this as I'm trying to adjust it. I mean, the hair is silky, it's very pretty. Again, like I said, it gets tangled, you know, but that's, I guess, just with any hair, to be honest. But right now it's not, because I kind of put some oil in it to help kind of just smooth it out. And packaging, I just wasn't a fan. Customer service is kind of very important to me. I have experience with customer service, and as a brand, you kind of really want to make sure that whoever is receiving your product is very pleased with it, even because it shows you care, and that's the most important part to me. It coming in a bag versus it coming in a box kind of just shows me that, oh, they just kind of put this together. I mean, you do what you can with the, you know, budget or money that you have, but it just shows your customer that you really do care about your product. And yeah, otherwise than that, it's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it kind of went a bit fast. I'm trying to make sure my videos don't drag out and I get straight, blunt, to the point, because you know I love monologuing, sis. Anyway, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Love you guys.